Get away from me, anti-mask protesters. What the hell is this? Is that a bloody horrible parody of The Wall, which is in the worst Decades album? I'll change that back. I want to go back to the anti-mask protesters. Keep singing.
Wall just got 10 feet higher.
Listen to video games, beat China all the time.
If you don't know what Nostalgia Critic is, it's basically a worse version than the Angry Video Game Nerd, and this is the worst rated video by far. I decided to challenge myself because I have nearly nothing to do.
This episode brought to you by Honey.
Why are you showing an ad in the beginning of the video? Nostalgia Critic said this is a love letter to Pink Floyd. I'm not seeing any love letter, this looks like a bloody cash grab. And this is how a video starts, a boring hallway with nothing happening. This is trying to be a parody, so why did you not make fun of it? Why are you literally making it as boring as possible? If it's in the film, then make fun of it. If it's not in the film, why add it? And to make it even worse, this is a title! Reviews! This is a musical, and why you had a music album of it? That is the greatest mystery I've seen so far. Why does the title say Nostalgia Critic Reviews, when this is literally a parody of a musical, and they don't even bother reviewing it? And then we have Corey. What does he do? Absolutely nothing, because Nostalgia Critic didn't let him do anything and didn't let him sing. And I think I need to mention this. The acting in this video is flat out the worst I've seen on YouTube by far. It seems like they've done one take and say, okay, it's good enough. Let's just deal with it.
There's a separation between a rock star and his audience.
What the hell are you talking about? The Wall's about isolation and how it mentally affects him. Yes, I watched the bloody analysis videos. Why did not you do it?
No, the critics told you Pink Floyd's Wall was shite.
Did they even research this at all? The critics literally thought the film was decent, mediocre, or good, and they never thought it was bad. After seeing a lot of spoilers and a lot of pointless things we do not need to see, Nostalgia Critic finally decides to do something. Like, do some terrible ideas. First off, he teleported out of the TV screen. Instead of, I don't know, he has a studio, he's been doing green screen for years, and he somehow cannot do, walking out of a TV, more cooler ideas than, OMG, I just snapped my fingers and teleported out of a TV out of nowhere. So you couldn't think of any better line aside from lame and legit. Why couldn't you just make fun of how you could barely understand anything what's going on in this song, instead of greeting Corey, which barely has anything to do in this video at all, to literally say, welcome to my video, enjoy these terrible parody songs that are not even attempting to be funny. Nostalgia Critic, I know you literally did no research whatsoever in this video, but why did you call the singer whiny? That's literally how high-pitched voices work. Whiny is used as an insult to singers who cannot sing or are terrible at singing. Just think of a different lyric than whiny. Also, skip through much of that video because it's mostly dragging things on or are absolutely pointless to remember or barely anything happens. Green screen mistake number 1. The bats are clipping right through the bloody castle. And lyrics mistake number 1. Vampires have nothing to do with terrible education systems about abuse. Green screen mistake number 2. You didn't get a bigger screen enough, so he's fake walking the entire thing. Lyrics mistake number 2. Teachers are forced to follow the curriculum because they're unable to do any freedom whatsoever to teach you. So what Nostalgia Critic's saying with this example is saying they need more harassment claims. What the hell? How does that make any sense? Green screen mistake number 3. Instead of changing clothes, changing masks, or doing anything else, they're repeating the same shot over and over again to show that there's multiple people.
That candy was really sugar-coated children's souls!
These lyrics makes me so bloody speechless by how terrible they are. How else am I supposed to explain saying, how is that funny? Why is it there? Does it explain anything? No. Is it funny? Of bloody course not, they're not trying to be funny.
LOL, so school sucks. Grow a damn pair of balls.
So he's telling us to, ignore the abuse, ignore that we're not learning anything, ignore that the education system is at the worst in America, ignore every problem, just get used to it like I did. It's not that bad. No, school is definitely that bloody bad. Teachers can't even teach because they're forced to follow the curriculum. Mentally ill kids or autistic kids are still being made fun of. They're trying to force them to be in a religion they don't even want to be in. And I'm not growing any bloody balls, just go on Amazon and pay the balls. Green screen mistake number 4. Why is he standing on spinning cities? Green screen mistake number 5. You're giving them small green screens to work with, so they're forced to fake run. Acting mistake number 1, because they don't even look terrified and they're running away against nothing. Like, they have years of experience at green screen, and this is the best they can do with 1 to 2 weeks? Actually, it gets worse. They're actually proud of their laziness, so they reuse the shots constantly. Basic rhyme mistake number 1. Why is Nostalgia Critic here? Basic rhyme mistake number 2. Why are these creepy nobodies dancing? They're supposed to be creepy, not ridiculously stupid. And he even messed up the bloody guitar solo. That's how bloody bad this video is. Not even the guitar is saved. I'll just skip the next song. This guy brought an animator, and he didn't bother asking him, saying, "Can you please animate the bird?" It's more moments like that that makes me speechless as to wonder, why does this exist? Why is that poorly drawn slideshow exist?
Oh, slow mopey song. Haven't we had enough of those?
How did none of you know that this entire album is filled with slow songs? You know what? Going through this entire thing is too difficult. My iPhone storage is suffering over this. The only one that actually genuinely cares about this project is the animator. Almost everybody else literally does not care. Yeah, bloody outro, I'm not making another 2 or 3 parts of this. This is literally that bad of a video.
Your pain. I know you're hurt. We had an election that was stolen from us. It was a landslide election, and everyone knows it, especially the other side. But you have to go home now. We have to have